The way I've described Lionel Messi to people, and I've said, it's a lot like Taylor Swift for what he does outside the field where there's 20,000 people. Like, it becomes this cult, and it's unlike anything I've seen. But, Paul, you're a massive sports fan. How many athletes in our lifetime, they see the occasion, they see the line of expectation, and they out-deliver it every freaking time? I said Tiger Woods. I said Michael Jordan. Muhammad Ali was a little bit before, but when I listen to my dad talk about him, he wins. Name someone else, Paul. Like, it's like five athletes.
I'm looking at it, and this is what I'll say, again, as a Clippers fan who looks at the Lakers with a little bit of hard, I'm like, ugh.
Yes.
LeBron is one of those guys who steps up in these moments where, like, everything is falling down. And, like, yes, it's when he does have his, like, maybe stutters up, but these guys, Steph Curry, like, but you're right. It's a very specific thing to be an all-star who can deliver time. And I think the problem with LeBron, in my opinion, is that he's been doing it for so long that people take for granted how good he is, right? It's sort of like most people would have been gone and like, and remember LeBron. It's like, he's still doing it. And I think
Paul,
that people
what
forget.
killed him too was the decision. The decision killed him a little bit because it gave him, if he doesn't do that decision on TV, quite honestly, I don't think the negative animosity is around him. But I'm watching Messi. I played against Messi.
I mean, that's
2007, I played against him. He's still doing it. 839 competitive goals in the world, Paul. And yet he's still delivering for you, your family, in an LA Galaxy environment when, quite honestly, he should be like, why am I doing this? He wanted to win. He wanted to beat their brains in. And then he delivers. He does it every time, Paul. It's
right
insane.
At the end, it was interesting because we go there and we're watching. And there's a part of me that's like, look, I'm there as a guest of the Galaxy, and I'm very happy to be rooting for the Galaxy. But, look, we all know why we're there. We're there to watch what you just described. This player that defies everything that we know about sports. Like, that's what we want to see. It's amazing. And you get to that point where I'm like, what a bummer. We came here and we're not going to see Messi score. It was great to watch him play.
Yep.
A competitive game. But, man, we're not going to get it. And I remember just sitting there going, all right, what's it, 2 minutes left of the game or whatever it is. And then when it happened, it was your stomach dropped. It was like, whoa, it was shocking. It was amazing. And you couldn't take your eyes off him the entire game.
Nope.
It was amazing. And I think what's kind of great about him is he's not washed. He's not washed at all. Like, you would think, he goes to Miami. He's kind of washed. He doesn't need this. Like, he's playing great. He's scoring like one goal a game on average, right? I mean, it's like,
Paul, he's also arguing with the refs. He's fighting the opposition. He is 1,000. This is not a retirement for him.
No.
It may be for the kids to be in school in South Florida, but when he wears the uniform for Inter Miami and the whistle blows, he wants to beat your brains in. People don't get that.
Well, that's the thing that's so interesting because it's like Ronaldo, like, amazing, but it's like at this point I'm curious to see what he does there. But I was so impressed with the way, just the energy around him, and he is, like you said, taking it seriously. It's not a victory lap. It's not just like coming out. I will say the best security I've ever seen of any player of
by the way,
time.
I will tell you right now, I will do anything to see his bodyguard race. So I want to see him do the 100
His
meter
bodyguard
dash.
just grabbed the guy from the crowd the other day. But this is the thing that I was blown away by, because obviously, look, you forget, like, there are certain people. I did a movie with Nick Cage, right?
Yep.
And Nick Cage is Nick Cage. We all love Nick Cage. But I was talking to the director, and he's like, what's nuts is we would go to Morocco, and he's even bigger in Morocco. And we're like, what? It's like, because these are worldwide stars, right? Like, worldwide is a different thing. Like, Con Air is playing on TVs in Morocco more than anything, right? So it's like, and that's the thing with Messi. It's like, he is we all want him for ourselves.